I think it's a good time to talk about the kitchenette. The kitchenette. What's a kitchenette? Well, a kitchenette, you know what? Let me just show you. I don't know if you always get these options, but there's a stove, so I can cook with a stove. There are knives, that's coming optional. There is a full sink. You can wash dishes, you can, I don't know, toaster, water kettle. The wine does not come, I had to buy that. And espresso, which you cannot plug in, which I have to leave a note about that. And then, yeah, up there are lots of pots and pans and silverware and a few extra things, like they had some olive oil, which I used, and English breakfast, which I did not, and vegetable oil. So, yeah, you can cook things. Yeah, that's kind of nice. There's actually a dishwasher. Do you want to wash your dishes? You can. And this actually isn't included usually, but a washing machine and dryer. Like, wow, okay, cool. If you're going to stay here a long period of time. An oven to cook things in a microwave. So what I would expect at a minimum is the oven or microwave, fridge, sink. And that's really it for a kitchenette. So it's just the fact that it's a mini kitchen. It's a kitchenette, you know, small kitchen. That's what it literally means. But the fridge is actually pretty cool. It's a huge fridge. I mean, this is like a regular home fridge, not as big as mine. But anyway, I didn't have hardly anything in it until yesterday. I just had my vodka and some scotch, which is now gone. But now I have some beer, Chipotle, and water. So it is nice to have that. And of course, at the bottom, you've got a freezer, which I have some chocolate, which I just bought, and ice cubes, which I was making. So that's about it. In fact, I had some leftover ice cream for a few days. So that's what you get in a kitchenette. And it can come in handy if you're going to stay in a place for a long time, if you've got several people. This can be a nice way to save money, to buy some food, to cook some food. Yeah, what you do at a kitchen at home. But is it really necessary? And honestly, I don't know, because as I look at it and how much I've used it, it's really not that necessary. It's like, why have I been just obsessing about having one? I used it more last time. I think back in December, I used it. I kept stuff in there. I kept my orange juice cool, maybe some ice cream. So a fridge is nice. And a microwave's kind of nice. You buy food, you buy pizza, you got leftover food, you can heat up. So that's kind of convenient. But I would say, do I need it for the future? Not really. I think I could easily go without it. I'm used to going without food a lot more often now. So without the fridge, I couldn't keep ice cream cold, or well, I guess a fridge with a freezer, but they usually have two parts of it. Without the microwave, I couldn't heat things up. I don't know if I even need the sink. The coffee maker, oddly here, I can't even use. I've worked my way around that. There's a kind of a hack I can use to make coffee. But yeah, I would say in the future, I'm not going to really worry about the kitchenette as much. I'm just going to worry about the square footage. If I'm going to be working or I'm spending some time in the room, I do like the space. But, because it also has a little table, although most places come with a desk of some sort. So I would say, yeah, the kitchenette is sort of not really needed for the future. Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but I would say coffee maker, if they can throw in a fridge, great. And then usually microwaves are probably the hard. The one I find the fewest nowadays are microwaves. They just don't include microwaves. So I'll include a coffee maker, I would say 80% of the time, and a fridge maybe 50% of the time, or maybe less than that. But all right, well, I'm living and learning and getting to know what my needs are for traveling in London or really anywhere. So, all right, that's it. Cheers.